Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Hope you're having a great week so far. Today we are going to be doing a polish comparison. I have 3 purple creams that I want to swatch. I want to go through my collection and see what I want to keep and what polishes I want to destash. Got 3 purple creams here. One of these I just picked up from Emily DeMolly. And the other 2 are ones that the formulas are a little bit meh in my opinion. They're a little bit on the squishy side, and I don't like my creams to be squishy or like jelly-esque. So a couple of these are on the chopping block, but we're going to go ahead and go through each of these, see if they are dupes for each other. If they are, I'm going to have some final thoughts at the end, and then I'll decide which ones I want to keep and which ones potentially are on the chopping block for destashing. So these are the 3 that we are going to be swatching. I have an Emily DeMolly that I just picked up. You guys will be seeing that video probably before you see this one, most likely. And then the other comparisons are going to be these 2 polishes. So mainly we have these 2 that are on the chopping block for possible destash, and I wanted to go ahead and see if this Emily DeMolly polish is close to either one of these. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Hip Vine. I wore this one recently, and I believe I put something over top of it. I just was not a fan of the squishy factor with this polish. It's a little more squishy than I had anticipated. Now, I will say I love Monarch Lacquer's brush, but as you guys could see, this is a very squishy polish, and it is a solid 3-coat polish for sure. This one from Orly, this one is Crash the Party. This is very similar to that Monarch Lacquer. I feel like they're just about the same in comparison here. Let's see what this one looks like. So this one already is a little more opaque than Monarch's. They're very, very similar though, as you guys could see. With the sheerness factor put aside, they look very, very close. So the one I'm going to compare it to is a recent purchase. This is Emily DeMolly's Sovereign, and I can almost guarantee this one is going to be a different color story. You could definitely see here they are 2 different colors of purple. So the purple on the left from Emily DeMolly has, I want to say, more of like a blue tint to it versus Monarch and Orly. So I know this one is not going to be a dupe, but we're going to swatch it just for comparison's sake here. Similar they are, how different they are. So let's take a look, and you can already tell the difference with this one. Look how much more opaque this polish is. Now granted, this one definitely is a deeper purple. So in that aspect, you know, this one's not a dupe at all like I thought it was going to be. So we're going to go ahead and just go add the second coat to these. I went ahead and applied 2 coats to both of the Monarch polish, which is this one on the left. Then we've got Orly Crash the Party. Got 2 coats of Monarch Hip Vine, and then 2 coats of Crash the Party from Orly. Orly has, I want to say, more blue in it. It is a contender for the Emily DeMolly polish as far as a dupe, but again, they're still a little bit different. It's funny how polishes look so similar in the bottle, but then you put them on the nail or a swatch wheel and they don't look anything like you expected them to look as far as how similar they are or how different. So this is a light 3rd coat of Monarch's Hip Vine, and I can still see a difference. I don't know on camera with my lighting setup if you guys are going to be able to tell too much of a difference. Let me throw on a 3rd coat of Orly just to play this fair. Okay, so there we have 3 coats of Crash the Party from Orly with 3 coats of Monarch's Hip Vine. Definitely not, there you could see a difference. They are not the same in a purple category. There's some subtle differences with these. Yeah, this decision is going to be a little bit tricky, but let's turn you guys around and talk about these. So there you have it. Those are the purples that I thought would be a little bit more similar than what they actually are. They're not as similar as I initially thought they would be. They're a little bit different. So with that said, am I going to destash any of these polishes? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a close-up here. So here you can see these 2 comparison polishes. So we have 3 coats of Hip Vine by Monarch, and 3 coats of Crash the Party by Orly, and then you've got just 1 coat of that Emily Damali polish, which isn't similar in comparison at all. So for now, I do believe I'm going to go ahead and keep these. I'm going to keep the Monarch polish, and I'm going to keep that Orly one for the time being. I will try and go back through at some point and see about revisiting if I get other purple creams, which I don't plan on picking anything up like that. I picked up the Emily Damali only because I was like, is it going to be better than the Monarch? Which it is, but it's not the same color. It's not that same exact dupable color. It's a purple, but it doesn't have that pinky lean as you guys could see here. These are definitely more pink. So let me know your thoughts down below. Chime in the comments what you would do in this position. Both of these polishes are gorgeous, and I don't know that I've wore the purple from Orly yet. I thought I had. I'm not really sure if I have. I'll have to go back and do some research where I write down all my manis and petties and see if I've wore it. I know Hip Vine I've wore a couple times, and I'm always disappointed because it's squishy, but it's buildable in 3 coats, and I always throw something over top anyway. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and keep them. That's been long enough rambling, but let me know your thoughts down below. If you like videos like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing. I upload videos every week talking all about nail polish, indie-based, drugstore-based, mainstream. We talk about all of that on this channel. That sounds like something you would enjoy. Definitely please consider subscribing. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you in the next one.